Hello and welcome my skateboarding tourists, how you doing today? It's Chris here, we're playing Hedge on hard for you guys. So I know that a lot of people have been complaining, saying Hedge is by far the hardest beginner map, but it's really not that bad if you know what the heck you're doing. So we're going to be doing a No Lives Lost walkthrough for you guys, just confirming that it's not as bad once you actually know what the heck you're doing. So here we go, 2 dart monkeys, and to finish it off we're going for a 3rd dart monkey right about here. And we're ready to go. And of course, the first thing you want to get is always, man, your freaking hero. I'm going to be using Quincy for most of my hard walkthroughs, at least for all the beginner maps. Eventually, I might try out Gwendolyn or some of the other heroes or whatnot. I know that Gwendolyn's really nice as a sort of early tower to pop a lot of the group balloons. But at the same time, with that increased cost, it can be that much harder to start to get them early on in the game. And to me, I mean, that's one of the things that they struggle with. Open Greenfoot is amazing as a support tower for all of your magic towers in the late game for Impoppable and Chimps, so I may end up using him a lot more for those harder difficulties, but for right now, Quincy's he's my man. I want to give him a high five over there, though. That might shove an arrow through my palm, so let's not do that yet, Quincy. Let's hold off on that high five for at least a little while. Anyways, the maze is a little bit of a weird map. It's goofy mostly because of the 3D aspect of the game. This is one of the first maps where it really comes into play. So let me show you guys what I mean by that in just a second here. You know what I can show you right now? When you get something like a sniper, if you see if I put him on the screen, oh man, like he can't shoot over the entire map. Like that's one of the biggest advantages that he has. He can shoot everywhere. Now, a good spot for him on this map, if you did want to put him, would be like over here. But what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to put my super monkey here later on in the game. So I don't want to screw that up. So, we're going to just pop down Quincy for now, and we're going to put him in a very specific spot over here. We're going to put him as far over to the left as we can, kind of next to our dart monkey right here, and then just let the balloons go. So another little bonus thing, if you guys don't know about this, what you can do is you can actually screw off this monkey right here. Alright, so click on the middle monkey. What? Oh, he twists over here! So we can just keep unscrewing him. Oh, you guys should realize by now, man. Righty-tighty, Chris. We're not unscrewing him. We're screwing him in right now. He was loose. He was loose. Oh, that sounds bad. There's a little loose dart monkey right here. But we're tightening him up. We're going to tighten him up real gosh darn good over here. Make sure he's all set up. And eventually what's going to happen, man, is we're going to unlock the new passageway. No, I wish that there was something cool that happened when you click things in this game. Sadly, as I currently see it, I don't think you do. Anyways, what I want to do is actually want to go for a really reasonable attack shooter over here. So I'm going to pop a attack shooter down. I'm going to pop him right here. We're going to get him up to a 202, basically. I don't want to go much further than that. I feel like you're going a little overkill if you go for a really high-level attack shooter too early on in the game. Instead, we want to focus on trying to get our super monkeys up as fast as possible. So let's do it like this. We're going to get more tax and even more tax, but I'm going to stay away from that tax barrier for now. $485 can make a difference in the long run here, guys. But besides that, I do want to get my glue gunner flowing, so we're going to pop our glue gunner. And this is actually something I want to talk to you guys about for later on in the game. I feel like the towers are sort of, you know, like if you put the glue gunner right here and you put him on last, you'd think, okay, he's going to just hit the balloons as soon as they come out on the map. It doesn't really work perfectly. I feel like the glue gunner ends up sucking it up a little bit, or the towers that don't have much time to react kind of suck it up a little bit. So I'm going to explain my reason why I think that happens, but we'll get to that in just a second. So first of all, last, we're going to get glue soap, we're going to get corrosive glue, and then the bigger globs is only $110 to double the amount of balloons that he goes through. So I highly recommend going for that glue globs. But glue splatter is a little bit different because you're going from 2 balloons to 6 balloons and spending $2,000. Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, of course, you can combine him with the balloon dissolver, and by that point, sure, he might be worth it. But just for a 2-2, meh, I wouldn't go for him. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop down my quick spike factory. It's going to be my my life savior. Make sure nothing sneaks through our defense over here, guys. And then we're going to be going for our monkey village and our super monkey kind of pretty soon after that, actually. But here we go. It's spike factory time. There he is. Nope, there he is. There he is. There we go. If you ever release your finger off of the screen and it's not completely straight up, the game will think that you're still trying to place it, and it doesn't place it down. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's just a thing that I wanted to note really quick. But going back to the glue gunner, and his, I don't even want to call it targeting, but like lag almost. It's weird. It's not a visual lag, but rather like almost like a lag in the glue gunner. Now I realize that whenever you have a tower, you have a projectile that actually has to reach the balloons. Like, I get that aspect of it. Sometimes I feel like it takes too long for the tower to realize that there's a balloon in its range, and it actually has to shoot it. I feel like in BTD5, it was much quicker. It's just almost instantaneous. Balloon goes in, shot comes out. But in this game, I feel like there's like a little baby lag. Not extreme, just a little baby lag that just annoys me a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm being weird about it. That's completely fine if I am. Maybe I'm 100% wrong. Happens, guys. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect in this world, man. But, yeah. Anyways, alright, so we're gonna build a monkey village now. We're actually put him in a very specific spot, though. I want to put him, right next to all of these towers right here. I want to put him as far over to the left as I can. And basically, the whole point of this is because I need to pop a heli pallet down. So, this is going to be my Moab popping power. He's going to have infinite range, which is obviously a huge bonus for a map like this. Again, when you have that 3D aspect coming into play, having infinite range can be wonderful. I can actually move him around if I want to, but I don't think we're going to need to. I think we're going to be fine as we are. And we're going to get him up to a... we'll get quad shots as well, quad darts. We can get quad darts, faster firing, and... basically get a third tier as fast as possible. But let's just lock them in place for now. And this is a nice spot to lock them in place because it allows our tack shooter, our glue gunner, to damage the Moab class balloons. And then as soon as the ceramics pop out, the glue gun's just like... and he explodes the crap out of the ceramics and they all die. I know you guys love sound effects, and that's exactly what we just did right there, man. Heck yeah. Alright, so we're going to get the faster firing, the faster dirts, and then eventually the Moab shove. So... if I didn't get the spike factory here, you might be a little bit worried that the camos are going to sneak through if you're doing some weird no left lost thing. If you are, use the ability, man. Just spray those guys down to the ground. Luckily, we don't even really need it for round 33, but round 37 you might want to think about using that thing if you don't like the spike factory. But basically our goal right now is to save up, oh crap, we messed up, guys. Oh, I hate myself right now. I never got my monkey commerce. Ugh, well, that's going to cause us a little bit of trouble over here, guys. It made me spend more money on my helipod is what it did. Probably a pretty decent amount of money, too. It's not going to be a big deal for us today, but just kind of a stupid thing that we sort of messed up right there that just kind of sucks. But what we can do is we can give all the towers in the range camo protection, and then for round 42, giving the helipad camo protection is automatically good enough for us. Again, more camo balloons coming in our way, but it's not going to be a huge deal. We got the spike vector in the back for any sort of cleanup balloons that might sneak through. And we're going to for sure afford the Moab shove, though. Now it's only $45.90, so we're saving almost $1,000 on this thing. Like, it is not expensive at all. Once we get past round about 50 or so, that's when the game gets really, really easy. The only rounds that are difficult are the beginning rounds. Getting the right towers in the right spots for the late game is just wonderful. And some of the best towers in the game are by far the Super Monkeys, guys. So again, another tough level. If you didn't have a Spike Factory, make sure you're using Quincy's ability here. Quincy's ability can pop all the camo balloons by itself, but depends what you want to get, I guess. Alright, guys, it's just about time. $300 more for this Moab shove. You don't need it till round 40, but I like to just get him. I just like to get him going, man. Just spend that money, make me not get overkill on this thing. But oh crap, lead balloon just taking through. But Quincy's got his explosive bow by now. If you get him up quick enough, bam, that explosive bow's got. Well, he's got every single type of balloon popping power, basically. So it's awesome, man. Absolutely sweet. So don't even worry about those lead sneaking through. He's gonna handle those guys like a breeze. So round 40 can be extremely scary, though. So what you want to do is actually prep for round 42, though. So get the regrow blocker, get the radar scanner going. Those are the next levels that are actually going to be even remotely difficult for us. Though surprisingly, you can see even on round 39, man, these are the rounds that are going to make us lose more lives than round 40. Round 40 is going to be so gosh darn easy. Having that Moab shove, dude, is wonderful up in here. Boom, boom, boom. And we glue the crap out of these things, and even though our few balloons are sneaking through, it's just not a big deal at all. Here we go. We get the radar scanner perfectly for round 40. Oh, actually, it's round early, man. Nice. Round early. But now I want to get my Super Monkey flowing in here. I think we're going to go for a quick Plasma Vision Super Monkey. And soon after that, I do want to get my Monkey Town upgrade. It's 10,800 bucks, so it is kind of pricey, but it's well worth it in the long run. It's going to make you so much freaking money. Way more money than going banana farms. You'll notice in a lot of my gameplays over here on hard, impoppable, not a chimps mode though, I will end up getting a lot of 003 monkey villages. It's just the tower to go for, man. It's the upgrade to go for. But here we go. We're going to go for the super monkey. Now, for positioning, look at the range of the super monkey. Make sure it's always in range of your monkey village before you pop it down here. And the main reason why we do that is we want to get 2 of these guys up. So now my heli pilot does have camera detection over here, so we're going to switch him back to follow touch and actually make sure he's going to pop all these camos, dude. Oh, super monkey's got camera detection too, so no worries there. We can lock him back in place. So, what you want to do with the Super Monkey, though, is you want to get up the super range and then start getting up the plasma vision, though. You can't keep him as a low 2-0 Super Monkey, though. The range is going to be pretty important, so you can hit all 3 sides over here. You want to hit this side, of course, this one, and then, of course, this one as well. And once you get the second one, same thing. Get that range upgrade as one of your first things. It's going to be really, really important to have that extra range to get some more pops up in here. See, the Super Monkey's being a pretty big boss already. Heck yeah, man. Look at the amount of pops we got. 414! Doesn't seem like much. It's a good amount. It's a good amount. Now, if you actually look at the pop count of certain towers, you might think that they're almost bad. Like, we spent a pretty decent amount on this glue gunner. He spent around the entire game and only getting 2,200 pops. Like, compare that to our attack river at almost 6,000 pops. Like, you might think the glue gunner is just a garbage tower. I would 100% disagree. Looking at the pop count is not always what you want to look at when thinking about a tower. Think if they support other towers, that they do certain things, what kind of balloons can they pop. All the things are going to matter for your towers up in here. I think the main thing about the glue gunner is the fact that he slows the balloons down, allowing your other towers to pop them more. And to me, that's the most wonderful thing in the entire world, dude. The most wondrous thing. Alright, guys, so it's just about time for that plasma. You want to get that for around 49. If you don't get it for around 49, you might run into some issues over here. These group balloons can be a little bit pesky for us, for sure. I'm also just going to use Quincy's ability right here because we got some camera balloons sneaking through, so take them down. I don't know why, but for some reason, I started making this weird noise. I don't know why I do it. It's with my tongue. I just go, and it makes that noise, and I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's so weird about me, but I do it. So here you go. You can see these combos going to work right here, man. We got the Moab Shredder, basically. This is our heli pilot right here. Sends them back into town over here. Lets our Plasma Vision just take them down. But what I'm going to do next is actually want to get my Monkey Town going. Round 49 is going to give us a ton of money. So, you got to spend money to make money, guys. It was funny, me and my friends, we were on our camping trip, and for some reason, I really liked when they were saying you gotta spend money to make money, so, I kept just saying it more and more for, like, all the weirdest situations ever. Gotta spend money to make money. Because, it actually got brought up when my one friend bought his cowboy boots, and the cashier told him to, that you gotta spend money to make money, and I was just like, okay, first of all, for cowboy boots, like, it just didn't make any sense to me, obviously. I'm like, maybe not. Maybe you don't need to spend money on cowboy boots to make money. Just throwing that out there. Like, me personally, I don't own a single suit. Some people think that that's weird. I hate dressing up. Maybe I'm just the biggest weirdo in the entire world. I hate dressing up with a passion. Like, with an extreme freaking passion over here. So I don't own a suit. I don't really own very many fancy clothes, almost at all. I've got a shirt, I've got a tie, and I've got pants. That's it, one pair of pants. That's all I've got. Oh, here we go. Monkey Town, baby. Now, all the money that's flowing in here is gonna be delicious. Absolutely delicious up in here. Now that I've got this guy, though, what we want to do is we want to get another Super Monkey in here already, man. Heck yeah, dude. We're going to pop one of these guys in here. Hopefully he fits. Come on, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's going to fit this time. There we go. Jump him in. Then we're going to get the super range. Now, he's pretty much the exact same thing. And he's actually in a better spot than my other super monkey. What we really want to do here is we want to get a... Wait, what? Oh, excuse me. I got really confused there for a second. Because I thought I already bought my laser blast. I'm like, why can I get all 3 upgrades on this guy? I can get a 1-1-1 super monkey? Yes! No, I was wrong. I can't do that. But it's okay. It makes sense that we can't do that. I was just thinking how awesome it was going to be if we could do something cool like that. So you can see that my my heli pilot's actually putting the Moabs in sort of a bad position over here. So we're going to switch the position of him. We're going to put him back to follow touch. We're going to lock him in place over here now. And this is where he's going to keep all the Moabs. In the range of all of my super monkeys. Obviously, guys, that's the way to freaking go over here. Now, my glue gunner's still doing a pretty good job of gluing all these balloons over here. He's not wonderful anymore, but I just like what he does. I like it. I like what he does. He does just enough work for me to make me happy. And we're stunning all the balloons in like the perfect spot. This is just a solid strategy, isn't it? Heck yeah, dude. This is a nice strat. Even on round 54, one of the hardest balloon levels, we're taking these guys down. So let's get another plasma while we're at it, though. Sometimes I like to go for that robo plasma already. I like to push it up to that guy. I don't feel like it's necessary to do that if you've got double plasmas already. It just makes you feel good to have them. But you gotta think about what kind of towers you want to use next after this, because you're gonna have to pop around 63 balloons. And personally, I think the wizard is a wonderful tower for that. What you can do is you can put the wizard, like, you can put a 1 or 2 wizards over here and make just kind of like a big chunk of walls of fire. Oh, come on. Really? They don't fit in here? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Let's see, whatever we can fit. If we can only fit 1, we can only fit 1. That's the way it works, man. I thought we were going to be able to pound these guys in here, though. That's a little bit upsetting, at least. Okay, only 1 wizard. We're going to go up to a wall of fire right here, though. This guy is sweet. We're also going to buy a Robo Monkey pretty soon. He's pretty expensive, 8260. He's not exactly a cheap tower, but he's solid. For hard, he's very, very good. Once you get to Impoppable and Chimps, he kind of loses his edge a little bit, but for now, he's solid, man. That's what I like to use him. Don't forget, also, Quincy is almost level 10 over here, so for round 63, if you need to, you've always got that extra bow ability right there. Maybe even just for the middle ceramics if you decide to use some other towers to kind of combine them together. But, another weird strategy that you can use, by the way, guys, just in case you're curious, man, going for a double monkey village strat. Because what you can do is you can go for a second monkey village over here. This is sort of a weird way to do it, but you can get a bigger radius on this thing, go for a double monkey business, and then now you can get your tower for even cheaper over here. So if you combine 2 monkey villages, it's really weird, but using monkey villages in this game is actually really important to make ourselves better over here. Now, I can decide if I want to go for the Sun God or go for the Robo Monkey over here, and I honestly have not made my final decision yet, guys. I prefer the Sun God, but I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. So you can see look how much damage our tack shooter did to this BFB. That's actually really freaking insane right there. That's a lot of damage. And now we're just stunning him right in the range of our Robo Monkey. Absolutely perfect. But it does make our glue kind of worthless, at least for a second there. Alright, round 63 is coming up really quick over here, guys, so we're going to have to do something about that. Let's get a high-level glue gunner, man, while we're at it. Let's get a glue splatter. We're going to get a glue hose. Juicy hose over here, my juicy glue shooter up in here. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I love glue hoses. I've never actually had a real glue hose in real life, though. It's a little sad. I feel like it might be a fun thing to do. Just go to a factory that has a glue hose and just spray glue on something. Spray it on whatever you want to. All right, here it is, guys. The rough round. Round 63, we're going to move this guy on strong instead of on last. And this is going to glue all of the ceramics. This is one of the only levels where strong is going to be better than last, in my opinion. But, also, once you get up to this glue gunner, strong might end up being better because he shoots so gosh darn fast that you can actually hit the ceramics that pop out of the Moabs pretty easily and have it do a lot of damage. But you can see we easily take down round 63 over here with our special glue gunner over here. Again, last, though, might not be the best option for you. Strong is going to be better. And that's something I actually forgot about or didn't do very well in some of my other videos. If you're still having trouble though, and you're like, oh crap, I'm gonna lose, do this. That's for sure gonna take them all down, like no problems whatsoever type of thing. I also bought this Fire Wizard, which ended up not even getting used at all. So I guess that's kind of nice. You know, why not? Kind of nice over here. Seems like he's mostly attacking on the left side over there, which is actually the spot that I want him to attack in, rather than the spot above him. But either way, it doesn't really matter all that much. I think I am going to save up for this Sun God, though. I feel like he's just such a solid tower. There's no reason not to. Plus, you can get the jungle drums over here and make your stuff even faster. I may end up getting a cannon or an ice tower in combination with these guys, though if I really wanted to get like a decent glue gunner over here, or a decent ice tower over here, you gotta go all the way up to like 5th tier, man. This Icicle Impale is the way to go, though. Icicle Impale is solid. Almost as solid as my table right here. Knockety knock. Don't knock that. Alright guys, we got $10,000 to go before we can get our Sun Avatar. Don't forget, it did make it extra cheap. And honestly, I gotta say, combining 2 monkey villages together just seems like the way to go. I'm going to start using that in more and more of my videos. If you actually watch my videos over time, you're going to see my strategies develop, and the certain things that I pick up over time that just I get better and better at. And eventually, by the time you see me start playing these harder and harder and harder maps, you're going to realize how much better we're doing over here, man. How extreme we are at this at these games. And how much better you can just get over time. Don't think that, honestly, when I walked into this game, I thought that I might be, like, the best I'm ever going to be within, like, a week. And I can gladly say that after maybe 75 hours of gameplay, I'm still learning new tips and tricks every single day. Every single day I'm learning new things and getting better and better and better. And I still haven't even played any intermediate maps. Well, I played them, but I haven't really played them. I haven't gotten really deep with those guys yet. I've only played, like, easy and medium, so, like, that doesn't count at all. Now, the weird thing about these Moabs is that they do get glued, but it doesn't affect them. Alright, I'm fairly certain that the corrosive glue does not do damage to these Moab class Bloons. Oh, it does look like it does do damage. No. Yeah, it does. It does do damage to these Moab class Bloons, so that's hilarious. It doesn't slow them down or anything, but it does do damage, even as a 2-3. I mean, that's cool. It's not really going to matter all that much for us, but it's cool to note that that is an aspect to the glue gunner, that he can glue Moabs automatically and can damage them with that corrosive glue right there.
Oh yeah.
Oakley dokley. What's next on the agenda, guys? Oh crap, I hate that happens. When I'm like holding down a tower, it just automatically goes into that thing. I kind of wish that didn't exist. I'd rather actually just click it over on the side there. Personally, that's what I'd like to do. So at any point, you can click the upgrades button on the bottom left corner there. You can see it for the Super Monkey, for the Ninja, for the Alchemist, etc., etc. So let's do the Sun Avatar next, and then what I could do is something that's sort of weird here, man. We might even go for an Alchemist. Nah, I don't think I need to do that today. We'll wait until we actually need that guy for some of these harder rounds. But combining, especially for Chimps mode and such, if you combine the Super Monkeys with an Alchemist, they can be extremely powerful. That brew, man. That brew. Basically, just get Super Monkeys, power them up with everything you got, and bam, shazam, lo and behold, you got an amazing strategy for yourself. So it's time, boys. Here's the Sun Avatar. Here's the epic range right there. Now we got a solid defense already. We can easily ride this through into past round 80. But what I'm going to do is, of course, I'm going to buy more things. I like buying things, so let's buy things. I don't know why, but it looked like the Bloons were getting shot backwards for some reason. Was I just imagining that? Come on, Bloons, get a little further! Robo-Monkey's destroying them all. We'll have to wait for these BFBs to get popped here. But I thought I saw Bloons getting shot backwards, but it could just be that there were so many Bloons on the screen that they ended up looking like they were shooting backwards because we were popping them so quickly. But the Moabs are shooting backwards, but the Bloons do not. Okay, perfect. Alright, I was just checking to make sure. I was like, oh my god, is this like an accidental knockback or something like that? Like, did I somehow get this thing? But no, that was not the case. I was mistaken. I apologize, guys. Alright, so, the one tower that I think is really cool that probably won't help us out all that much today is this, the Druids. Alright, guys, I just like the Druids. I think they're such a cool tower. Heart of Thunder, the Druid the Storm, and you get all the way to Ball Lightning, which is just such a freaking cool upgrade. I love the way it looks. I love the way it works. I think if you put him in the right spot, you put him on last or something like that, and have him shoot down a straight line, he's going to be beastly. He's going to be like the new awesome Juggernaut, basically. So I'll wait for him though. $6,480 is not too expensive. Though I do feel like the money's a little bit scarce today. Sometimes you can afford 5th tier towers and such. Not today, man. Not today. I'm spending all my money on Sun Gods and stuff. Why did I have to do that, man? Sun Gods? Could have easily spent that $20,000 on a nice crossbow master or something like that. Or an icicle impale or something like that, maybe. Interesting. Or even gone for an overdrive and tack. What's that guy called? What's he called? The tack zone. I feel like almost the overdrive sounds faster than the tack zone. You know, you can have the tack zone, but then you can overdrive the tack zone to make it super amazing. Here we go, baby. We're going for the Ball Lightning. Still have yet to show you guys Superstorm in a video, but I think it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll play on medium or something like that. Get some decent farm action going for myself. Even if I want to, I can do it on a level where I can get a bunch of Buccaneers with my merchant upgrade. Interesting. Let's do the Thorn Swarm and why not Heart of Oak. Just grab those blues while you're at it, little buddy. Grab them blues. Actually works kind of well for the reinforced balloons. Surprisingly, you wouldn't think it, man. But you can grab those guys, especially if you put them on strong or something like that. Just grabbing those random balloons can be awesome. So you can see the Ball Lightning go to freaking work over there, man. Look at those pops. Oh my god, it looked amazing. It worked perfectly right then and there. Because, you know what, we're going to put him on last over here. He's going to shoot down the straight line, like, straight down here and just go through all of these blues. I love it. That wasn't even, I thought it was going to be a bad spot. It ends up being a perfect spot for this guy. That Ball Lightning is amazing. Oh my god. So like I said, guys, I'm just excited to start using these guys in fun and efficient ways. Efficiency is my game. Chris is my name. I think I messed that up, though. I'm supposed to say Chris is my name and efficiency is my game. I like to be efficient with everything. With banana farms, with my towers, with everything. If you can be efficient, well, you're going to beat the game. It's as easy as that, man. If you're going to be efficient, you're going to beat the game. Alright, what's another tower we can build over here? How about... crap, I keep doing that. How about... No! I didn't do that! I didn't hold it down for that long. Oh, okay. Let's do another one of them. Another Druid. I just like him so much. I like him so much, man. Put him on last as well. Let him shoot down those straight lines. Probably not quite as efficiently as the other guy, but not bad, not bad. Yeah! They just look cool. They look cooler than they actually are. I gotta say that. I like the look of them more than anything. Seeing the lightning just spray across through all of that crap right there, it's awesome. So here's the huge Camel Rush right here. Even our Sun God is starting to struggle a little bit. So we're just going to spray down these things and let Quincy go to town. Of course, they would have gotten taken down by our towers already, but it's always good to have that extra Quincy action right there. So here's where the glue gunner can actually see the pops going through. Oh, baby, look at that. Oh, look at these pops, man. Sick nasty. And then these guys, too. Oh, it looks so cool. I should use that in the frickin' thumbnail right there, man. Oh, baby, if I don't, you guys got to yell at me. Say, Chris, you didn't use it in the thumbnail. You sucked it up, dude. I probably will forget because I'm stupid. But this is the final round here, guys. Round 80 is coming up. Round 80 is just a single zone. My god, it's actually one of the easiest rounds in the game, believe it or not. If you could pop round 79, well, you can most definitely pop round 80. But, of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, you guys know the drill, man. Press that like button for me if you thought I did a bad job. You thought I sucked it up, or I didn't make this easy enough to follow. Then you can yell at me, okay? You gotta yell at me real good. Say I sucked it up, man. You know, you gotta do this better and do that better. I like constructive criticism. Some YouTubers can't handle it. They think my video is perfect and you're just getting in my way over here. I disagree. I like when people give me constructive criticism. There's ways to do it, though. You don't want to just straight up say, Chris, you suck. and you're garbage, and you're a piece of poop, and I hope you die. That's not the way to be constructive with your criticism. You can be much more constructive than that. You want to build me up like a origami swan. Build me up, and you know, don't crush me down like you would an origami swan either, though. Don't crush that thing down. Keep it in your drawer for at least a couple years. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you press that like button for me. Subscribe if you want to. If you don't like me and you think I'm weird, then you don't have to. But if you want to, press that subscribe button. I know you guys are going to love it. And of course, you guys can have a super duper... Oh man, it's not getting popped fast enough. Super duper delicious day.